Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are once again playing American Truck Simulator. This is part 7 of our Cruising Iowa event that's going on in American Truck Simulator. Just picked up a load of mini excavators that we are going to take out of Waterloo and deliver them down to Burlington. So Burlington is in the southeast corner of the state. I believe it's like the most southeast you can get in the game. So we'll be checking out some new roads today, which is exciting. We haven't been down to that corner of the state yet. I know we've kind of been on the same roads here the last couple episodes, but we will eventually be getting to some new areas. So looks like we have a red light. I will catch up with you guys once we are rolling. Okay, we are just about to get on Highway 20. Fast forwarded through a handful of red lights there, getting out of Waterloo, and now we're jumping on the highway. Let's see if we got anything coming up here. Oh, looks good. Looks clear. Alright, I believe this is about a 200-mile trip that we'll be taking down to Burlington. I personally don't remember ever spending any time in Burlington. I may have been there once. On the Mississippi River, I think. So maybe we'll get a glimpse of the river by the time we get down there. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out together. I know I've made some comparisons in real life with many of the towns we visited, but I can't give much input on this one because I have not spent much time there. So I'm excited to get down and look at Burlington. So obviously we've been on these roads before, but we're seeing them from a different angle. So if we can look around a little bit here without causing too much of a stir. It's crazy, like once I switch to third person view, it just seems so easy to lose control. Just the slightest bump of my steering wheel will send us spiraling sometimes. But hey, you get the best views in third person, so sometimes it's worth the risk, and sometimes it's not. Alright, we should be jumping onto 380 here. Start heading south towards Cedar Rapids. And I wonder which road we'll take over to Burlington, because I'm not really sure. Just have to keep an eye on the GPS. I mean, I know where it is in the state, but I don't know quite what roads I would take. But we're going to get... Alright, green. We are green from the way station. That is a good day. I don't particularly love stopping at the way stations, but I know it's a part of life. I know it's less of a burden for me than it is for actual truck drivers, so... Perfect. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the bypass. Shouldn't be too long. We'll be arriving back in Cedar Rapids. Right now, we'd be closing in on the Center Point, Urbana exits. But as you can see ahead there, that's downtown Cedar Rapids. Looks like St. Luke's Hospital there. And we'll get another shot at Quaker Oats as we drive past here. Oh, of course. 8 over. Yes, so this stretch of interstate is notorious for its speed cameras. I should have known better. That is 100% realistic there. They love their speed cameras here in Cedar Rapids. Get a shot of the Cedar River down here without bumping this red truck. It's a little more urban down there. If you were to see it in real life, not quite so grassy. There is quite a few houses down there, but the downtown side is spot on. That all looks great. Cedar Rapids as a whole looks pretty good. I just wish there was a bit more to explore here. But we'll take what we get. I think Cedar Rapids is probably, it's probably not, but it feels like it's so much more industrial than anywhere, any of the other cities. I know Des Moines is very industrial. They're all industrial, but I feel like there's definitely some missed opportunities here. So, still heading south here. So I'm guessing we're going to get on 80 once we, maybe it'll skip 80. We'll either hit 80 or we'll continue south on 380 and jump on the southerly highway down here. This south side of Cedar Rapids, like I've said before in other videos, spot on. Looks great. Here we'll be crossing the Coralville Reservoir. We're 1 mile away from the I-80 exit here, so we'll see. Continue south. It looks like we will be continuing south, so that's good. We'll be seeing some new road down here. Head south, and then we will head east. Once we get down to whichever highway it is, we will be getting on. So, have any of you seen the news that they're adding just regular passenger cars to this game? I saw there's going to be a DLC for a couple Fords you can drive, so it'll be curious to see like if it's just free range driving or if they will have like Uber service, or I assume it's going to be more like just free range driving where you just kind of drive and sightsee, see all the places you would like to see in the game without having to pull your entire rig down the road. I know it'd be much easier to go up into like Glacier National Park and those areas in the game where you'll be ticketed if you have no business being up there. So there's a good look at those mini excavators. Now that we got a little room on the road, they're from the JCB DLC. So I just recently got that. I think around the time Iowa came out. It's been out for a while, but I just picked it up. Also get some shots of the cornfields here. That is Iowa. Probably not quite that flat. We have a few more rolling hills than that, but all in all looks pretty good. Exactly what you would see driving down the road here. So I would think soon we'll be hitting a highway. We're on 218 right now. A different highway. Maybe like Highway 34, 65, something like that. I think they're both south of here. So, let's see what it is. I did take a trip down this way a few weeks ago with my brother. We took a load to Ottumwa, so I have been over towards Ottumwa, but this will be my first trip over to Burlington. We'll definitely visit Ottumwa in a future video. Okay, here's our exit. Okay, Highway 34, Burlington. That will be where we're headed. Probably going a little faster on this corner. We should definitely brake. 39 miles to Burlington. Look like one of the Volvo dump trucks there. Y'all see on that truck? Get a look around here a little bit. Just beautiful. I like the coloring of where the sun is right now. The effects, all looks great. So I play the game on a 1440p monitor with the resolution percentage cranked up to 400%. That doesn't quite translate over to YouTube, but the game's absolutely gorgeous. Looks great. I use a 3070 graphics card. So it's definitely a couple generations old, but it still does just fine with this game and many others. Looks like we're heading into Burlington now. Roosevelt Avenue. Burlington, next 2 exits. Alright, it looks like we'll be taking the next exit here. And it looks like our delivery point is just off of the highway, so. Burlington looks like a quiet little town here. What other towns do we have around? Airport in Missouri is 24 miles south from here. Burlington discovered. No sign of the river. That could be a miscalculation on my part. I swear it was on the Mississippi, but it may not be. Maybe I'm just not far enough east yet. Green, kinda. Yellow, go like hell. And here we are to our delivery point. That's the next driveway up. Look closer on the map. Water tower looks cool. West Burlington. Burlington's large enough to have a west and an east, apparently, I assume, since it says West Burlington. Alright, let's get this truck parked. More importantly, the trailer, I guess. A little heavy on the gas there. So, I wonder if I can pull right in. I wonder if I can pull right into this. If I can make it wide enough that I can get it in there. I really don't want to have to back it. We'll take this as wide as we can. I'm almost certainly going to scrape the side of my trailer on the side, but I might be able to pull it in here. Just have to see. So far it's looking good. Definitely going to run into that post a little bit. But we are. Looks like we are able to pull past it. Not much resistance. Perfect. That saved a little bit of time. Now we'll back up and get this lined up just right. Just get it close. Boom. There we are. We are ready to unload our cargo. Well, that completes part 7 of our Cruising Iowa event that we're doing here in American Truck Simulator. If you enjoyed the video, drop me a like. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to the channel. I've recently had some SnowRunner videos come out and plan on having some roadcraft, maybe a little expeditions, a mudrunner game. I know it's not real popular, but I enjoy playing it. Farming Simulator 25, maybe in the future. Right now, the focus is definitely getting through Iowa and a little bit of SnowRunner. So if you like it, consider giving me a subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.